I used to live in Osaka for about a year between 2009 and 2010. A tremendous amount has changed since I lived there, but there were so many familiar areas that were incredibly fun to explore once again with Crystal. This was particularly special since it marked the first time Crystal had the opportunity to explore Osaka. Here is our list of the top 10 things to do in the vibrant city of Osaka. Shinsekai. The word Shinsekai means new world, but what's so unique about this area is its retro-futuristic appearance. Shinsekai is a time capsule of old-school Osaka street life, filled with arcade machines, neon lights, quirky shops, street food, bars, and more. Kushikatsu is a popular street food in Osaka and one of the city's most well-known culinary specialties, so you'll definitely want to make it a priority to give that a try. If you're a fan of retro arcades, you could probably spend all night immersed in the nostalgic experience that Shinsekai offers. It's considered a sacred ground for enthusiasts of authentic, coin-operated retro arcade games from the past. We've had the opportunity to visit both during the day and night, and we think it's better to visit at night. The lights there are just so incredible. Dotonbori. If you Google things to do in Osaka, Dotonbori will always show up on the list of things to do. This vibrant district is renowned for its lively atmosphere and colorful neon lights. It's located along the canal called Dotonbori and is a colorful area with retro vibes. There is a ton of street food, stores, bars, restaurants, shops, and so much more. One of the well-known landmarks here is the Guriko Man sign. If you're a foreigner visiting, you may read it as Glico, but in Japan we actually say Guriko. And this is actually a famous candy company, kind of like America's Hershey's company. I remember going here in high school for my high school field trip, and it wasn't really like a big thing to do, but nowadays if you go to Osaka and you go to Dotonbori, this is the most popular sign among tourists. It's a great area to explore either day or night, and it's one of the best areas to try an array of Osaka street food like the takoyaki. Hozenji Yokocho. Switching gears from modern to an Edo period atmosphere, Hozenji Yokocho is known as one of Osaka's most beautiful alleyways. It really is fun walking through these small alleyways, and the street was named for Hozenji Temple, which is a beautiful and peaceful little area where you can splash water on a statue there for good luck. The location is within walking distance from Dotonbori, so it's not a spot that would be out of the way from the main touristy spots. Universal Studios Japan. I normally wouldn't suggest visiting an American theme park in Japan, but Universal Studios Japan's unique attractions and cultural influences really set them apart. If you're an anime fan like Crystal, you will be delighted to know that the park is filled with anime merchandise. In 2023, it was ranked as the third most visited theme park in the entire world, while also holding the title of the most visited theme park in all of Asia. Parco. Parco is a famous department store in Japan that has been around since the 50s. It's not a mall we would typically make a point to visit, however, this one has a store for Ghibli enthusiasts. You'll find a ton of goods from Nausicaa Valley of the Wind to classics like Totoro. There is also a fun photo opportunity to capture a memorable photo with an iconic character from Spirited Away. We were surprised to find that this floor had an array of iconic Japanese characters like Godzilla, or in Japan we say Gojira. Parco has a total of 11 floors, and there is an entire floor of Muji products. We absolutely love Muji and bought a handful of merchandise here. If you find yourself getting hungry during your visit, you have the option to head to Midosuji dining floor, which is on the 13th floor, and we dined at a famous okonomiyaki restaurant. If you go to Osaka, you must try okonomiyaki. They are famous for it. Jump shop. If you are already inside Parco, there is a walkway within Parco where you can simply walk over to the Jump shop inside Daimaru Shinsaibashi. Anime fans are familiar with Jump, as this is the magazine where many of the popular mangas made their debut. The shop carries a curated selection of limited anime goods, comics, and apparel, and they even hold unique events. Next to the Jump shop was a special Doraemon pop-up shop. Since we grew up watching Doraemon, stepping inside was an incredibly nostalgic experience. And of course, we ended up purchasing some adorable little Doraemon souvenirs. Denden Town. Denden Town is Osaka's compact and grungy version of Akihabara. It's the city's electronics, pop culture, games, and anime shopping district. Crystal is a major fan of anything anime related, so we had to visit the Animate store. We didn't hit up any maid cafes or electronic shops in the area, but you can definitely find those unique attractions here. And of course, you'll find an impressive array of gashapon machines. Toki no Hiroba Plaza. If you're making a stop at Osaka Station, Toki no Hiroba Plaza is worth a visit. The modern architecture is beautiful, with a large glass roof that spans over the railway tracks. This area also has a wide array of shopping, dining, and entertainment, and is especially popular during the holiday season. Paw Cafe. This is the most adorable and charming cafe in Osaka, where your drink or dessert order is uniquely served to you by a cute bear paw. The concept of this cafe isn't solely focused on being cute. Rather, the entire purpose of this innovative idea is to create an environment in which the employees can work while effectively overcoming their social fears and anxieties. And at the time of our visit, we enjoyed the matcha parfait. Inside the cafe, you'll find a cozy seating area along with a wall adorned with notes and messages from travelers around the world. Hankai Tramway. The Hankai Tramway is Osaka's last remaining streetcar, and it is still used today. Although the tramway road was modern, it was still a joy to ride since it runs right in the middle of the city. The Hankai Tramway is a great way to do some sightseeing, as there are many famous tourist spots along the way. Some popular must-see places is Sakai City's Traditional Crafts Museum. Sakai is one of Japan's main knife-making areas, called the City of Knives. We visited the free Sakai Knife Museum, which is located inside the Sakai City Traditional Crafts Museum. It's a fairly small museum, but filled with interesting information like the history of the knife-making process. You can even purchase an array of Japanese knives while you are there. There you have it. That is our curated list of the top 10 things to do in Osaka for those visiting for the very first time. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching. Bye!